A murre balances on a wind-scoured ledge, the cliff tasting of salt, its beak full of silver fish, the whole colony a blurred chorus behind it.
Welcome to Avian Tranquility. I'm Samnang, your nature storyteller. This is a story about how a species threads risk and shelter into daily life, how cliff and sea together shape survival. Listen for that balance as we watch one pair raise their young. Look closely. The common murre, Uria aalge. It is a bird that seems grown from the place it lives. Black back, white belly, a body built to sit on bare stone and to slip into the cold like a thought. Around it, ledges ripple with movement, bodies pressing, calls knitting the colony into one living map. The habitat is spare and musical, wind, surf, and the staccato of thousands of calls. Ledges are a patchwork of bare rock and shallow hollows, no soft nests here. Murres return to these cliffs year after year. Many come back to the same ledge, sometimes the same exact spot. Pair bonds form through quiet rituals. Partners preen one another, lean their heads, trade places with a practiced ease. Both adults incubate. Shifts may last hours or a day. Incubation typically runs about 30 to 40 days, a patient exchange that keeps the single egg warm through wind and spray.
Hatching is slow and watchful. A chick emerges into downy darkness, brown and soft against the white of its parents. Feeding becomes near constant. Parents dive and return, beaks full of small fish to feed a hungry chick. The rhythm of those trips is tireless and precise, a kind of devotion written across sea and day.
Yet the ledge is a place of hard choices. Storms can rearrange a season. Food moves with currents. Many chicks do not survive their first months. Survival rates vary widely, and a colony's fortunes can shift in a single year. Even so, the young that do persist show a stubborn resilience. They learn to tuck into a parent's warmth, to find balance on narrow rock, to wait with a quiet patience. There is a moment both anxious and luminous when a parent guides a chick to the cliff edge. There is no gentle path down, only trust and the call from below. The chick leaps. It's a passage more than a fall. The ocean receives it, and the parent's call becomes a compass.
Murres are remarkable divers. Their wings become paddles, their feet steer. The whole body is streamlined to move through water rather than air for a time. They can dive 20 to 60 meters, depending on where the food is, and sometimes remain submerged for tens of seconds as they chase sand lance, capelin, or herring. Imagine that, diving for your family.
Flight is purposeful. A colony lifts as one, a dense cloud of wings, white undersides flashing. When they return to sea, they fold into water with a motion that is both precise and practiced, black back sliding away from the cliff like ink on a page. Each movement answers a question of survival. Where are the fish, and how do we get them home?
Life on the ledge is social in the most practical sense. Nesting spaces are tight, calls are constant. There are brief skirmishes, shoves, and loud protests over a few inches of rock. Nearby species change the scene too. Gulls may steal fish, kittiwakes nest in neighboring nooks, and each interaction nudges behavior in subtle ways.
We should also acknowledge how human choices ripple through this story. Fisheries, coastal development, and warming seas change where prey congregates. At the same time, there are hopeful responses. Marine protected areas, altered fishing seasons, and citizen science monitoring that give researchers data without disturbing colonies. Small actions, removing marine debris, supporting local conservation groups, staying a respectful distance, add up.
If you visit a colony from a safe viewpoint, notice the textures, the warm stone, the sharp salt in the air, the chorus that becomes language when you listen for it. In that moment, we see nature's quiet wisdom, how a species balances risk and shelter day by day, generation by generation.
One last gentle surprise. Murre eggs can be beautifully patterned, unique markings that once made egg collecting a pastime. Today, those patterns remind us of a hidden artistry and of why these birds warrant our care. And remember, outside the breeding season, murres spend most of their lives at sea, solitary, sleek, returning only to these crowded ledges to continue the cycle.
And there lies a story worth remembering. A single egg on a wind-sculpted rock. A parent's tireless trips beneath restless waves. A chick leaping into the sea with nothing but a parent's call to guide it. If this portrait of the common murre brought you a moment of stillness or curiosity, carry that feeling outward. Learn, support, and share. Thank you for walking the cliff with me today. If you'd like more slow stories from the wings of birds, please subscribe to Avian Tranquility, leave a note about which bird you'd like to meet next, and share this episode with someone who could use a peaceful escape. In the stillness, we find understanding. Until our next quiet journey, may the soft wing beats of the shore stay with you. One bird, one story, complete peace.